much is this?
So Take, are you ready for the conversation for the Check My LinkedIn for the podcast?
I checked the first one and it was fun, and I'm excited to join as a second guest.
I think we are arriving soon.
Yeah,
Krussa Creative.
Krussa Creative. Cool.
Yes. Let's arrive. Okay.
So here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Ready?
Ready.
Ready. Let's go. Welcome to Check My LinkedIn. I'm very happy today to introduce you to Take. We will have, I hope, amazing conversation about his experience in Cambodia and also his professional journey as a marketing professional, creative, but also someone connecting people a little bit more with Phnom Penh and Cambodia. So, welcome again to Check My LinkedIn. Hello, Take.
Hello.
Very happy to have you today.
I'm so happy.
Can you, just to start, give us a quick introduction about you so we know who you are?
Okay. My name is Shunsuke Miyatake, and everybody calls me Take because the name is too long. And I was working for advertising agency in Japan for 17 years. And after 2016, I came here as a country manager for Japanese agency. And I was trying to support my clients. And at the same time, I was starting taking photos professionally. And I quit the job and joined the Impact Hub in 2023 and working as a media for impact. That is content for good, like content creation for good cause. So I was leading that project. And after that, I joined 17 Triggers. That is a social behavior change company.
Can you tell us about you are currently creative lead for 17 Triggers. What does it mean and what this profession can be in the Cambodian market?
Yeah, I am working as a creative lead in 17 Triggers. And 17 Triggers is a social behavior change company. And working for international development organizations like UNICEF, UNDP, WFP, WHO. And role of a creative lead in 17 Triggers is kind of, we will using a human-centered design thinking and behavior analysis, behavioral science. So we will sympathize and we will observe our target persona. So put the shoes on the persona. Who is our target persona? Who is our people? So observing, utilizing the testing, utilizing the interview, utilizing a lot of tools. And
this is human-centered design protocol or process,
it's a process.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you give us concrete example, maybe, and maybe you can elaborate on one, but give us 3 concrete example of a project you are working on.
Okay. One example is for WHO. The project was antimicrobial resistance.
Can you repeat that slowly and tell us what is WHO for everyone?
Antimicrobial resistance is, so for example, Antoine using antimicrobiotics for cure your illness or disease. If you take the antimicrobiotics too much, once you get the disease or illness, if you take too much, usually that medicine, that antimicrobiotics doesn't work for you.
Yeah.
And that is quite dangerous. You will be dead after getting disease. So that is happening in Cambodia so many times.
People take too much antibiotic?
Because there's a reason. Cambodian people normally doesn't understand the difference between the normal medicine and antimicrobiotics. So that is quite dangerous.
Okay.
So to raise awareness, what is the difference, and not using antimicrobiotics usually, for having a fever, don't take microbiotics, just taking a decreasing fever medicine. If you have a cough medicine, you have to take a medicine, but don't use antimicrobiotics. They misunderstood. They don't know the difference. So raising awareness of those kind of things, WHO and us partnership and making a project for raising awareness campaign. And we made 5-6 different short videos for the young Cambodians. And
Why? For the young Cambodian?
because we want to raise awareness among the young Cambodian medical professionals.
Okay. This is your target audience, is medical professional. The next generation of
Next
doctors
generations.
and pharmacists.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. So that's the target persona, and that was defined by us and WHO people. Then
Is it more focused on rural area or in cities or both?
this project was focusing on city,
Okay.
and mainly Phnom Penh.
Do you have projects more on the ground? When I follow your feed, it's I see a lot of projects in rural area of Cambodia. 17 Trigger, I think I did a lot of projects also.
In rural area.
In rural areas.
In capital city.
Do you have an example of project from 17 Sugar in rural area that you liked or worked on?
The recent project was RTI International, funded by USAID, and we were trying to combat open defecation.
Open defecation. Okay.
Pooping outside.
Yes.
So still, some people in rural area, especially floating villages, they don't have any toilet. So they poop outside directly onto the lake. And that will cause the stomach ache and diarrhea, and that will be very fatal for the kids, for the families. So how to educate them, how to raise awareness, and how to teach them, and making a tool, and this will cause your disease. So cause and effect, and how to educate in fun way, kind of making a tool, making a communication tool, training tool.
How do you adapt communication and marketing to people living in floating villages in Cambodia? They are less maybe educated than the population in Phnom Penh. How do you?
The literacy is higher than in capital city, of course. So we have to adapt a way, not using difficult words, simple words, and mainly visually. We will use visual, we will use audio without using difficult words. So make it easier, simple for them to understand the key.
Through which channel mainly for this population? You will do it through poster or maybe it's Facebook, or they have smartphone already even in floating villages? So
some people have, but some people doesn't have. So mainly paper and community workshop, inviting village chief. They trust the village chief. So through the village chief work.
Key opinion leader.
Yes. So we will contact those kind of people and health center, and having a workshop, gathering villagers, and let them know.
Okay.
So facilitating the training and making a training kit, it's also one of our role. And that is some marketing product, some marketing tools, communication methods, all of the things are our creation.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I have to take care of those kind of things. Is this easy to understand? Is it simple for them? And this visual is understandable for them? So guiding those kind of things with other teammates.
You're doing a lot of stuff around art, photographies. You are doing it by yourself. I don't know if it's professional or not, more by yourself. You have a lot to share, and also you connect to a lot of people in Phnom Penh. How this came to you, and what kind of project are you doing on in Phnom Penh, especially?
After coming here in 2016, I was super fascinated by the different site, different scenery, different everyday life from Japanese one. So I was taking photos with iPhone in Japan, and luckily I could have a digital camera, and I can make much more interesting and beautiful scenery. And I love people, and especially not high-ranking people, the normal people. I am very fascinated with the culture thing, And culture is inside our everyday life, I believe. Not in the staged one, not the high-ranking, super expensive things. It's superficial. I believe the culture is in any actions of the people in everyday life. So I wanted to capture those kinds of moments while I have a time. So
How do you do? Because you always have new pictures on your Instagram or so on. How do you make time to take all this photography between your family life, football life, work life? Do you still have time to take a lot of pictures?
Nowadays, I don't have so much time.
Okay.
But the weekends, only 2 hours or 3 hours, going in the morning or evening time to take pictures. I like walking around the cities and talking to the normal people on the street. So that's one of the things I'm passionate about, and I cannot stop it. And
You're addicted to your photography.
that
habit.
is touching the Cambodian culture and talking directly with the people makes me much more new inspiration and what they need, what their life look like. If we don't understand those kind of basic things, we cannot have idea to this is a good way, this is a good way. We cannot tell. So I want to communicate and interact with normal people on the street. That is one super interesting input for me. So I will keep it on. And every time different places and different things.
You do a lot of work also on the art community, like you are doing photography with people in Phnom Penh, but you activate and connect a lot on the art scene. Why is this work is important, building this community and supporting them?
I see so many photographers and artists in Phnom Penh, the booming, like art renaissance. It is called Khmer Renaissance now. And so many musicians, so many artists in different way, illustrators, designers, sculptors, photographers. But I see most of the people are competing each other, not collaborating each other, especially photographers and artists are completely different way. How about working together? How about collaborating together? How about connecting different creators? That can be much more interesting. And instead of competing, I totally recommend collaborate different aspects and perspectives. Just photography is a photography. Just art is art. But what would happen if we combine art and photography and music and food?
But you already did a project on this?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just an idea. So what did you do concretely already in Cambodia this year?
I am leading the Phnom Penh Photography Collective. That is mainly focusing on photography, but I'm featuring some outstanding, interesting artists, illustrators, designers, musicians, videographers. And I made a Samaki exhibition in March at the Hiroshima House.
Yes. Very old building. It was a school or what?
It's inside is the orphanage and preschool.
Okay.
And that is supported by Japanese NGO, but they are struggling with fundraising. So, and manager is my friend. So I want to support him, and through selling arts, selling photography, and making money for the students to study, that would be wonderful. So that is the project start. And I invited more than 60 photographers and 12 artists from all over the world, mainly Cambodia, but the French, the people from Tanzania, people from Switzerland. So
your crowd, like an artist crowd, is not only Cambodian or Japanese, it's really international.
Yeah, international. As a collective action and making one cause and a good purpose and raising money through art and photography was the purpose, and let the Hiroshima House awareness higher.
Yeah.
So many people, more people will go to Hiroshima House, and Hiroshima House will get the sustainable profit through different project. So I kickstart that.
Very nice project.
Oh, thanks so much.
I went there. It was really cool. And you have other projects about Phnom Penh again. on another angle. It's you are trying or planning to launch this project.
Oh, yeah.
You just start sharing that on LinkedIn. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, as you know, Phnom Penh and Cambodia is a very fascinating country. At the same time, there are so many small issues I noticed. For example, like traffic manners or people littering garbage everywhere and using plastic so much. And
Single-use plastic, especially.
yeah. And the garbage is everywhere. And sometimes we hear the domestic violence and drinking alcohol too much and drug using. And there's no parks, there's no green spaces so much, and there's no pedestrian walk the road.
Except on the river, you have small spaces.
Yeah, some spaces, but we definitely need green parks. So I was noticing those kind of things. I was just asking that question: what do you think, or what do you care the most about the issues inside your everyday life, living in Phnom Penh or Cambodia? And I got more than 100 answers through Facebook, through LinkedIn, through Telegram. And most of the people answering the traffic manner is terrible.
Okay.
And the second one is, we need green parks. We don't have any parks here. Like, I can hear. I was just trying to prove my assumption is not far away from that of the people. And that assumption was correct. And also, I got a report from my friend and almost the same question to the young Cambodians. Young Cambodians more care about the green spaces and parks.
Really? Than traffic, they don't care, you mean?
They will care, but the number one was the green parks and the green spaces.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and of course, the road safety, traffic manners. So I want to tackle those kind of small issues in our everyday life, one by one. I cannot do everything by myself, and I am good at building the community and involving the people.
Collaboration.
Yeah. So Cambodian people, young generations, experts from Japan, from Europe, from Africa, everybody. Yes, this is the issue. And how to solve this problem? I have idea, and what do you have? Any other ideas? And make it into a collective action. So I am thinking about small collective action or small social movement through those kind of issues and solution.
This is super exciting.
Yeah.
You asked a second question. It was not only about problem. It was about also the cool stuff you like in Phnom Penh already. It's not only negative. It's,
always people are criticizing, easy to criticize. But at the same time, Cambodia and Phnom Penh, they have a very good, fascinating part. And I asked a question. People tend to focusing on the issues, but I think it's unfair. So what is a good point of Cambodia? What is a good point of Phnom Penh? So I want to ask that, and I want to know what they are seeing. So I ask, what is a good point, or what is your most favorite point of Phnom Penh or living in Cambodia? And then people are saying, people. Cambodian people is amazing.
Okay.
And very fascinating cultural thing, and music, food, those kind of cultural things happening every week. I agree. And for me, the most fascinating part of Phnom Penh or Cambodia is the diversity. Diversity. You're French, I'm Japanese, and the audience is my people or so many nationalities. In this 2 million city. I cannot feel that in Japan. Tokyo is too big. Meeting with experts is so rare. I love the distance between the people in Phnom Penh. I can see the difference. I can see the different cultures and learn each other and exchanging opinions. That is so easy. I think that is Phnom Penh's most favorite part.
Awesome. It makes a link with my last game. You know, I have 3 questions for you in less than 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Are you ready for that? It's linked to what you just said.
Yeah.
I need to check my question.
Yes. Check it out.
First question. What's your favorite places in Phnom Penh?
In Phnom Penh. Or Cambodia? I love Phnom Penh. I love Kampot. But Phnom Penh, as I said, I can feel the diversity and meet people super easily. That's a favorite point.
But what's your favorite place?
Place. Ah,
And if it's Kampot, why Kampot?
the Kampot. Very sleepy town, very natural, very beautiful, very quiet, and I can jump naked into the river and feel the nature.
Okay.
Yeah, the Kampot is best for me in Cambodia. But Phnom Penh, the favorite spot, I love Kining
Yeah.
restaurant. The food is great and people easygoing.
Yeah.
And we can meet each other super easily.
Yeah.
And every time I go Kining,
Best seafood restaurant in
Yeah.
town?
Kining and Malup. Malup has a green space and with a delicious food. Always chill out.
Yeah, very nice to chill there. Even for working session, I went there. It's
Yeah.
good for creative.
Yeah.
You did an art project there, right?
Yeah.
Also-
No. I was talking to them. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it's a nice place. They have an art place in Malaysia.
Yes, gallery.
Okay, second question.
Yeah.
Why did you stay so long in Cambodia?
I living here since 2016, so 8 years.
Yeah.
I told you because of the people, because of the diversity, and so many things happening, culture scene, music scene, and artistic scene, and the town itself, city itself is developing now, and every time something happens new. In Japan, it's super stable, it's super safe, but kind of boring, always the same. I appreciate for the Japanese country, Japanese culture, but for me, much more energetic. I get the inspiration from young people.
To be here on
To
a
be here.
dynamic city, dynamic country.
That's the best
Okay.
reason.
Last question.
Yes.
One fun fact about your time here in Cambodia.
Okay. One fact. We are playing in the same football team called
The best
Bayern
team?
Wanderers. The best amateur team. Like a 29th anniversary. And how many nationalities in our team? Have you ever counted?
I don't know. Probably we had in total.
In total?
I don't know.
I think
30
more
or-
than 20, 30.
Yeah, 20, 30.
So you're French, I'm from Japan,
Yeah.
Cambodian,
All
Vietnamese,
continents.
Chinese, all continents.
Yeah.
So the fun fact I can say, I don't have any fact, but I feel Bayern is the longest amateur football club in Cambodia with more than 30 countries players. So that's the fun fact
Yeah.
for me. How do you think?
If you want to join Bayern, contact Take or Ege. Yeah, I really love. For me also, joining Bayern team was a really important part of my life in Cambodia because it's my brotherhood.
Yeah.
It's like
It's like a family.
Yeah, it's family that connect me to Cambodia. And our friend, who left, they are still connected
Yes.
to Cambodia through Bayern. Also.
That's beautiful.
Sport, yeah, in general, connect you to.
So for me, that football is my part of my life. Football is life, and photography also my life. And job, interesting job, making some social impact and for good cause. That's my passion.
Thanks, Take, for sharing. And one bonus question. I'm curious about the Japanese community
Okay.
in Cambodia. Can you just share one insight or one?
Okay.
How big is the community, for instance?
I heard the Japanese community, the size-wise, it's like from 3,000 to 5,000.
Okay.
During the COVID, some people are going back to Japan, so maybe 4,000. As you know, I am Japanese, but I'm not hanging out with Japanese because I'm outside of Japan. I don't get the point to hang out with Japanese people here. I would rather to hang out with the people from different countries. So many Japanese restaurants, so many Japanese bars here. The quality of the food, I recommend.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, they are awesome, but not every day.
Yes.
I am in Cambodia. I love to taste the different foods from other countries.
You can taste a lot of different food. It's a good fact about Phnom Penh also that I love.
Good fact.
I mean the restaurant diversity also.
Yeah.
It's about people, but also food diversity.
Turkish food,
Yeah.
Mediterranean food, Italian restaurant, French restaurant.
Yeah.
There's so many.
so much. Interesting. Thanks so much, Take. Thanks
so
for your
much.
time.
Yeah. you too.
And again, I invite you, if you are interested in the story of Take, or connect with him on LinkedIn or your Instagram. He has amazing Instagram. You can see the picture and discover a little bit more about Phnom Penh or Cambodia. It's very, I think, inspiring pictures, and especially for those who are abroad or those who lived in Cambodia in the past. I think it's a very nice way to connect with Cambodia. So follow his Instagram, check his LinkedIn.
Yay.
This was Take on Check My LinkedIn. See you. Bye-bye.
See you.